Yeah. Hey guys, how we doing? Can you hear it? Yeah, we're on. Can you hear it, Kim? Say hi, Kim. Hey, all right. How's everybody doing? Man, we are excited to have everybody here tonight. We're excited for all the Zoom people there. Man, I sound like I'm really loud. That's awesome. How many new people we got tonight? First meeting? Wow, a lot of people. That's exciting. Congratulations. Give yourselves a hand. Kim and this is my wife, Kim. My name is Matt Curtis, and we are so excited to have everybody here tonight. We're going to be bringing up Mike and Sai in a little bit, but I will tell you what's going on with our testimony. Our friend, Steve and Gina wanted us to say hi to everybody. Say, hey, Steve and Gina. Hey, let's hear. Hey, Steve and Gina, come on. Anyway, we're excited. Steve and Gina shared this incredible patch with us. Hey, show them the patch, baby. Does everybody got a patch on? Did we miss anybody? Okay, everybody's got a patch on. Good stuff. So what happened was
in the table, so we
Kim, yes, Kim was Kim knew what she was doing. Anyway, we are so flat excited because we put this patch on a little bit over a year ago. I had chronic foot pain and bad hips like a German Shepherd. My dad gave those to me. A bad shoulder, and I'm 65. I was 64 when I started patching, but I am going to have a birthday coming up in October. I'm actually going to go back to 64. I'm going to keep going backwards because this is not anti-aging. It's age reversing. And my wife and I, Kim, we feel younger, don't we, honey? I mean,
amazing.
Literally. You want to share your story a little bit?
I can share my story. So I was excited a year ago. We got to enjoy this business and enter this business, and
it's on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
there it is.
There I am. Okay, so we got in like a little over a year ago. We're super excited to be here tonight and to have you, each and every one of you here tonight. And everyone gets in to try the patch and see a difference in their life. And so we started using the patch. We don't miss a day. And if we do, we're like, where's our patch? The other funny thing is people stick their patches on, they forget to take them off at night. That's pretty funny too. So, I mean, either way, it can go either way.
Night.
Yeah. Sometimes he's moving around in the bed and I look over and I see the light coming in and I see it's still stuck to the back of his neck. So I'm like, okay, it
sends a signal up on the ceiling like the Batman. You can see, hey, there it is. Take that patch off of him.
So I started using the patch. I had a couple different testimonials, personal testimonials. I had aches and pains in my feet and those went away. Just a little bit of other aches and pains, and those went away right away in a day or two. Now I hate saying that because there's people that use this patch, and a lot of people, we call them one patch wonders. They put the patch on and they feel something right away, and then other people's it takes a little while. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's got different things going on. But for me, I had asthma, and so the first couple of weeks I started using the product, and I did start feeling a little bit, but I said to Matt, I'm a little disappointed because I thought I was going to feel better real fast. And then about 6 weeks, I realized that it really started getting the inflammation out and my asthma started to clear up. And my asthma was chronic. I didn't have the kind of asthma where you have a breathing situation. I had the asthma where you cough. So I was coughing all morning, coughing all night. Matt and I would get ready to go to bed at night and I'd be coughing. So if you
she had a really cute cough, I just want to say.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it wasn't as cute, but especially when you're trying to go to bed. So, but it was a chronic condition, and the patch doesn't heal anything. This is all natural. It's non-transdermal. Nothing's leaving the patch. But when you put the patch on, the GHK copper crystal peptide raises, and you start to heal. Your body starts to heal itself. So that's what happened with me. And now we've been on a year, and I've noticed. I mean, my asthma is probably 85-90% gone. I barely cough anymore. And so I like to say to people, stay on the patch, be diligent with it, use it for a couple months and give it a real chance. Because if you think about it, if I stopped, I would have never had that's life changing. The quality of my life has totally changed. And if you don't stay on the patch and give it a fair trial, then you will be missing out on what might be going on with your body. So I love this industry. My favorite part is the people and the relationships and the teams and everybody being together. So that's why I like a live event like this. We do a lot of Zooms. You can build this business in your home, in the luxury of your own home. But the live meetings are fun to bring everybody together. And for me, it's the relationships and that we get to be with people and make a difference in people's lives.
You know what? That is incredible. And like Mike and Sai, we would have never known these guys if it wasn't for that last thing that we did. And you just meet the coolest people when you're building this kind of business. You know, like Kim says, totally a people business. If you're a people person, that's incredible. If you're not, then sponsor somebody that is. I don't know, that'll make more sense to you in a little bit, but let's do a survey. How many people feel like they're sleeping better at night? Raise your hand. Look at that. How many people more energy, more clarity? Now, the new people, look around that aren't getting patched. How many people feel like their aches and pains are melting away? Right? And we're not making claims. How many people are more regular? No, don't raise your hand. I'm kidding. No, I mean, how many aches and pains are melting away? We can't make claims. This patch, Mike's going to go over this, but this patch emits heat and light, like Kim said, reflects. That's why they say you can wear it here or below your navel. You can actually wear it anywhere. But I like wearing it on my neck because I don't want it to have to travel too far. It's sending a signal to your brainstem, right? So I can't believe it. When Steve and Gina patched us up, by the end of the next night, I had chronic foot pain and my pain was gone. I thought my brother says, hey, this is a placebo. Well, it kind of scared me because I thought that was something sexual. Then he explained it was like a power of suggestion. I said, oh, okay, all right. Well, anyway, maybe they hypnotized me, but I'm telling you, chronic foot pain gone. I was a one patch wonder. We hit the ground running. We sponsored over 100 people. That's only 2 a week in a year, as you know. So don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, but you're doing 331. So you will be able to, start sponsoring people because the patch does the work. Whoever gets the most patches on the most people wins. So I want to talk about the This Is It. Everybody got a This Is It on the way in the door? We're going to be having a drawing tonight. If you fill these out, we're going to be giving away free sleeves. So get your This Is It convention passed out because we want to see all you guys 18th and 19th up in Tampa, Florida. So we're flat excited. So, hey, without any further ado, we're going to go ahead, Kim, bring these guys up.
Man, this is like bringing our own children up.
I'm not that old.
Well, no. Well, I bet that you
close.
I think you could have.
Close.
But anyway, Mike and Sai are an incredible couple. I think for me, it's such a blessing because we started in another business with them years ago, and I've gotten to see them grow and just blossom. And it's just amazing for me because they were very young when we got in the other business with them. But to see Mike and Sai out here and Sai sharing from her heart, isn't that what we all want?
Come on.
People to tell us how they feel and share from their heart. She's always teasing. The mic's not her favorite thing, and obviously it's not mine either. But if we can get up here and just change one life,
right.
And Mike, you're going to come up here and share from your heart and tell people how they can change their life, how their life can literally change overnight by just bringing better health to people. It's not rocket science, but it is life. It is technology that will change their life. So without any further ado, I want to bring up Mike and Sai. We love these guys.
SPDs, here they come.
Hi,
the fastest in the industry.
The most amazing.
Thank you. Guys, give us the courtesies.
Yes.
It's funny. So Matt, we were out here setting up just a little while ago before everybody got in, and a police officer walked in. He's just like looking around, reading the signs, and Matt Curtis starts talking to the guy and sharing our story. And I start talking to the police officer how, like Kim said, we've learned everything we've learned from watching Matt and Kim Curtis, Steve and Gina Merritt, Onyx Cole, and guys, this is the simplest thing we've ever done. Right? And it's been life-changing. Some of you know our story. I'm going to share a little bit about it in a little bit, but we're just blessed to be here, guys. This industry has changed our lives, right? This product, I've never seen anything like this. Therefore, I've never seen an opportunity like this. We've never been this excited in our lifetime. For those of you who are new, if you go home tonight and you're able to just fall asleep, nonchalant, like nothing, right? Then you didn't get it. Then I didn't do a good job. So my job tonight is to make sure you don't go to sleep, and especially don't go to sleep without signing up tonight.
Oh my gosh, like Kim said, guys, this is not my most comfortable place to be. He says, and everybody says, how can you be, yeah, yeah. This is also pressure, but I'll stay there like a deer in headlights. But guys, this is not my most comfortable place to be. But it's because they say that speaking in front of an audience or in front, public speaking is like the biggest fear in the world. That you got to imagine everybody's naked, and that never works for me. So bear with me. But guys, this is something so big. I know that I've done this for 16 years. My husband has told you the story, but I'm always fearful to come up here. But you know what? You cannot be fearful. You can't let fear get in the way. You can be fearful all you want, but you can't let fear get in the way of what you hold you back of what you really want to do in life. Guys, this has changed our life. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing since the day we've started. We've seen so many testimonies. Every day we get a dose of goosebumps is what we say, because we see how this is changing people's lives from all walks of life. And you can help people change their lives physically, spiritually, mentally, and financially. Who doesn't need that in the world today? And guys, and it's a blessing that is no risk to you, because this is money back guarantee, guys. Where can you see this? Where can you see this? And this is the place where we have seen where we haven't even had to follow up much with people, because people are calling us, telling us how much this product has done for them, like how it's blessed their life, guys. So we just have an amazing product in our hands. An amazing product that we're being selfish if we don't share this with people, because God has blessed us with something big in our hands, and we have the opportunity to bless a lot of people's lives and ourselves. Take it wherever you want to take it, but we're here to help you guys. So we say, open your minds, open your hearts to receive the information my husband's going to give you guys tonight, and make an educated decision. And think about it, guys. Make a decision to start with us now. In a year from now, guys, you don't know where you guys can be in such an amazing place in your life, having helped so many people. And then you'll look back and you'll say, like, wow, it was so worth it having, joined locked arms with these people too. You got leaders over here. Matt and Kim Curtis are royalty in this industry. And Steve and Gina Merritt are also royalty in this industry. And they're over here rolling up their sleeves, willing to help everybody that wants to be helped. So we're here, guys. Open your minds, open your hearts, like I said, and let's do this together, because together we can take this, we can take this company to $1 billion. And when you help a company get to $1 billion a year, the company pays off $600 million a year to those people that are helping them share the technology, guys. So that's exciting to me. So I'm not going to let fear get in the way. I'm talking to everybody, guys. So let's go.
All righty. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Like my wife said, guys, once you learn about this product, you should feel the responsibility to go out there and share this with everybody, regardless of how much fear you have. Listen, I'm the kind of guy, I don't know. I don't know if I've always been this way, but this product just gives me the confidence to speak to anyone who's breathing, has stem cells. Therefore, I know needs this product, and I know that the company is going to compensate me well for talking to people. At the very worst case, if that's the person I'm trying to build the courage to speak to, what was your name again? Maggie, and I just see her at a bus station, wherever it is, you know what? Worst case scenario, talking to Maggie, is that she thinks I'm crazy and she doesn't want to hear anymore, and she's not going to be in my business. That's already the case. She's not in my business anyway. I'm just the kind of guy I say, the only way that Maggie's even going to have a chance of being in my business is for me to go out there and just take the risk and talk to the person. That's all we're doing to be making the kind of money that we've made, right? So what's up with this little patch? What's up with this little insignificant looking little sticker Band-Aid looking thing, right? Guys, this is life-changing. I don't know if you know. This little patch has been able to do something that was considered impossible in the medical industry, and is still considered impossible because most people in the medical industry doesn't even know that it exists, right? They don't even know it exists. Most people don't know that it exists. So guys, what is it that this little patch does? So much, guys. It's been considered impossible that once your stem cells go dormant, they can be reactivated, right? Up until now. This patch is the first and only one and only product that has the potential, the ability, I should say, to reactivate your own God-given stem cells. And here's a fun fact. By the age of 30, 50% of your stem cells are dormant. Anybody above 30? Don't raise your hand. I'm just kidding. By the age of 60, you basically have no stem cells left. If you're 60, you maybe have 2. one waving goodbye to the other one as it goes night night, right? So guys, never been seen, never been done. You realize that most people don't know this? I come across a bunch of doctors, people in the holistic world. Most people don't know this, but we all suffer from it. I think they don't know about it. No one's ever made it a point to really talk about it because there's never been a solution, right? Like the fact that we're all getting older every day, right? No one talks really about that because there's no solution up until now. And that's what this product is doing. And I remember when Steve Merritt called me 13 months ago, and he talked to me about this stem cell patch. Steve didn't know much at the time, right? But he tells me about, people having great results, stem cell reactivation patch. I had one question. I said, Steve, where do these stem cells come from? He said, what stem cells? I said, the stem cells in the product, in the patch. He said, Mike, there's no stem cells in the patch. I didn't understand that. But I was thrilled when I learned that there's no stem cells in this patch, because I've come across doctors. Now, when I'm talking to people about this, I see you nodding your head. I don't know if you know about what I'm saying. There are patches in the market, in the medical industry, that are stem cell patches. So, okay, she works in the industry, so she knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I was talking to this doctor the other day, maybe about 8 months ago. He says, oh, stem cell patches, we got them in the office. Mike, I'm telling you right now, they're expensive and they don't work very well. I've said, you have LifeWave in your, he's like, no, what are you talking about LifeWave? No, he had a patch that was full of stem cells that you put over your skin and your skin absorbs. Nothing's absorbed with this patch, right? This patch is composed of organic nanocrystals. Guys, this acts like a diamond. Have you ever put the light on a diamond and you see how it reflects all shiny, right? Whatever. It's the same thing. These crystals are basically salts and sugars that are derived from organic plants. I know that because I spent some time with David Schmidt, right? In Aruba, we've got some time to talk to him, the guy who invented this. So he says this works more like a mirror. Guys, my wife just corrected me today. I don't know if she just learned it or she had just been letting me make it and fool myself. She says that we don't emit light, we emit light. All right? I'm like, we admit light. And no one's been telling me for a year, I've been saying, we admit light. And you all have been just sitting there letting me make a fool of myself. Thank you, baby. We emit light, all right? In other words, we produce lights, right? Oh, thank you. All this patch does is reflect some of that light back into the body. If you guys, for those of you who have been in the military, maybe, a police officer, whatever, the reason why people can be seen with night vision is because it picks up the light that we emit. I said it 2 times correctly so far in the last 12 months. Thank you, right? You know what's funny? The company keeps paying me, even though I've been saying it all wrong. All right. Thank God it's not about what we say, but the fact that the product works, right? So basically, guys, the reason why we can be seen with night vision, regardless of how many layers of clothing you have, regardless of how dark of an alley you go into, regardless of how late at night, because those night vision pick up the light. What light? The infrared light that this patch reflects back into the body, right? I know I sound really smart right now. Trust me, I'm a high school dropout. I don't want to fool you, okay? But all I know is that this patch with this light, with our own body's light, stimulates copper peptides that reactivates our own body's stem cells. Never been seen, never been done. And it's very simple, but it took 11 years to get this patch to do what it's doing. And the doctor, David Schmidt, spent over $5 million to get this patch to do what it's doing. And it was just brought to market around 2 years ago when we got involved 12 months ago. So 3 years ago, right? What happened when we got involved? Steve's got to update the chart. When we got involved, we learned that this was a 19-year-old company. Next year, it'll be a 20-year-old company that no one had ever heard about. Why? Because nothing really exciting had ever happened up until now. When they dropped this patch, the company went from making $20 million per year, steady for 17 years, to this year, almost 400 million, 280 million last year, 400 million. Guys, for those of you who are business savvy, you understand numbers, this type of growth does not happen by chance. There's something big that's got to be happening for your company to almost hit, 400 million in less than 3 years. And what's happened is that the launch of the product, people are recognizing it, and we're open in over 75 countries. So we can share this product with our friends and family members all around the world. This guy right here, David Schmidt, he is the brains behind the company, the product, and the opportunity. David Schmidt is not only our scientist, not only our CEO and owner, but he's also a scientist and an inventor. Guys, he didn't want to launch this company initially 19 years ago as a multi-level marketing company. He's not a network marketer. The guy is a geek. I love him. All right. He's a scientist. He's an inventor. He's not of this world, but neither are any of his products. They are out of this world, especially this X39. And that's why this opportunity is so big. He's a two-time recipient award winner of the International Hall of Fame of Inventors. The guy lost track at 130 patents that protect this product. And for me, the most fascinating patent is this one right here, the one that protects the X39. And when was it launched? July of 2020. What that means is that for 17 more years, no one can duplicate this patch. The one and only company that has it now, and the only ones that can do it for the next 17 years, at least through this form of delivery. And guys, everyone else is so far behind, it's not even funny, according to David Schmidt. So let me tell you guys a little bit about me, right? And why I got so excited about this. Sai and I, we've been following Matt and Kim Curtis, Steve and Gina Merritt. Like I said, we learned about this industry back in 2006. My wife and I, we've been together since she was 12 and I was 15. I know. Don't go there. All right. So we've been together since she was 15 and I was 18. All right. I didn't know. All right. I can explain myself later. But here's the deal. We've been together. We stuck through it, right? We have a 29-year-old. She's a high school dropout. I'm a high school dropout. I dropped out in 10th grade. She dropped out in 10th grade. We didn't plan it. It just worked out that way. I never got my GED. She did, right? And I always say this because, guys, when we learned about this industry, when I first met Matt and Kim Curtis, when I first met Steve and Gina Merritt, they didn't know us from a hole in the wall. And they didn't know that we were struggling financially. And we were literally picking up garbage where my mom and her mom used to clean houses for wealthy people in big, beautiful communities like we live now. My mom and her mom used to clean houses and we would pick them up every night. And we noticed that on Tuesdays and Saturdays, they took out the garbage. And we saw stuff of value in the garbage. And for a couple years, you know what my wife and I started doing? Had a little side business on the side, picking up garbage and selling it at the swap shop down in Sunrise Boulevard. Guys, we did it for a couple of years. We meet Steve and Gina Merritt, Matt and Kim Curtis. We get excited about our first run. Back in 2006, they were running around with a product. I'm not going to say the name of the company. Monavi is not around anymore. But the truth is, guys, we got excited because I'm about health. And if I find something that's good for me, I naturally share with my friends and family members. I don't know about you, right? So that's what the business was about. We got behind these guys. We went from being a couple who couldn't afford to pay attention to making over $5 million in 7 years. Changed the course of our lives, right? That being said, I bring that up. Why? Because I wanted nothing else to do with network marketing because of this. Every company out there that we looked at had a Me Too product. What do I mean? If we're all network marketers, I say, I've got weight loss. Me too, me too, me too, me too. I got vitamins. Me too, me too, me too, me too. CBD, collagen. Every company out there is competing with the same category of products. Guys, I wanted nothing to do with network marketing ever again. Up until I learned about this company 13 months ago. And when I learned about the patents and we have a product that changes lives, no claims, and no one else has, guys, I said, oh my God, my wife actually told me, baby, we got to be stupid if we don't get involved with this. And thank God. And we had a goal and our goals have surpassed our wildest expectations as far as how much income we're earning in this business, right? No claims. I'm just telling you the opportunity, the potential is there. So what kind of benefits are we seeing with people reactivating this themselves? All kinds of crazy things. Again, it's not healing, it's not curing. It's simply doing one thing, reactivating your own God-given stem cells. That's it, right? Everything that happens from there is God, it's the body's ability to do what it can do, right? Activity. What are some of the benefits? Rapid pain relief, reduction in inflammation, supports wound healing, energy, vitality, mental clarity, enhances sports performances, faster recovery from exercises, improves skin conditions, appearances, and it helps you read because I couldn't read this well before the patch. All right. So now, all jokes aside, listen, I love that David Schmidt is a scientist and an inventor because he loves to base everything on science, on studies, and experiments. This was a recent study done with 12 healthy participants between the age of 50 and 80. This particular scan is of a 77-year-old woman who was part of the study. They did a study where every 3 weeks, they will scan your brain. One scan before the patch. Second scan, 3 weeks with the patch. So before the patch, 3 weeks with the patch. Do you see a difference? Yes, the difference is the redness. The redness is an indication of stagnant stem cells. You see that guy over there? Right there? That's David Schmidt. On a Zoom with Steve, Matt and Kim, all of us, explaining to us when we all got started about some of the science and the benefits. He gave us so much information that day. All I understood was we're going to be rich. All right? Because this guy's really smart. He uses big words. All I know is we're going to be rich. All right? So 3 weeks later, from this to this, your stem cells, bing, activated. From this to this, do you see a difference? Yes. More of the bright colors, a more healthier cognitive brain. I had never used that word before ever in my life. Cognitive, right? I sound so smart every time I say that word. So guys, do you see a difference? So this study helped me understand why we're seeing the results that we're seeing with children with autism. Again, it's not curing, it's not healing, just that it's helping some of their symptoms, right? This helped me understand why we're seeing this type of results that we're seeing with people with Alzheimer's, dementia, why we're having the mental clarity that we're having. I can literally read your thoughts. Don't go there. No, but that being said, guys, this also helps me understand why we talk to some people sometimes that just don't get it. Their brains is here. It's like it's full of red. Like, no blue. Right? None of that. Their brains is just totally turned off. You know what's crazy about this product, guys? Remember I said there's no absorption of chemicals, vitamins, or nutrients? The truth is, again, I'm hanging around David Smith. You hang around smart people, you get smarter, right? You hang around rich people, that's why I hang around with Matt and Kim Curtis. So this patch, no absorption of anything. The truth is, it's light therapy, like I said, right? Because the light that we emit 3 times in one night, that we generate, goes beyond the 6 inches. The minute I go within 6 inches from your body, it begins to work. No joke, right? So, guys, for our friends and family members who just don't get it, if you really love them, the cool thing is you can peel it off really quickly, easily, and you can hug them, hey, come here, buddy, because their brain, they're just negative and, depressed and whatever. Or you got to hang around them really close. The thing is, you got to get really close, like 6 inches. Every time they move, you got to move along with them, right? But man, a lot of people, there's not much you can do for them, But guys, here's the deal. We have over 80 clinical case studies. I know that we're a bunch of knuckleheads. I know we don't do a great job of representing this, sophisticated technology, right? But there's over 80 clinical studies that you can go look at www.startx39.com, okay? So here's what studies are showing. 4,000 genes begin to reset within the first 48 hours. Your brain becomes balanced after 6 weeks, which helps with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Know anybody dealing with that, right? Within 3 months, collagen is increased, wrinkles, hair growth. Guys, people are growing hair. Their gray hair is coming black. It's just crazy what's going on. I know. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it. Increases structural integrity of both skeletal and muscular system. This was big for me. So people don't know this. My dad passed away when I was a year old. The reason why I'm so much into health is because at 20-something years old, the doctor told me I was a walking time bomb. And my dad passed when I was 40. I was a 1-year-old baby, so I never met him. So instead of inheriting like $1 million, I inherited a bunch of health issues. So I've always been into my health. I'm 50 years old. I wish I had the body that I have now when I was in my 20s, right? I have a hyperbaric chamber. I'm fanatical about health, right? This study was big for me because I was dealing with arrhythmia. This didn't cure my arrhythmia because if I stop using it, it's just the symptoms that it's helping me with. Those irregular heartbeats, gone. So the study, in a recent study, 14 out of 15 people lowered their cardiovascular age by an average of 8 years after just using the patch for 6 months. So in 6 months, your heart went 8 years younger. Sign me up. So I love this. It's not like Matt Curtis said, it's not anti-aging, it's age reversal. Every day we're getting younger. We're going to adopt some of our old habits. I saw Matt Curtis the other day sucking his thumb. All right. Drove by me. He thought I didn't see him. But all jokes aside, start X39.com. If you really want to see the 80 clinical studies, you can go there, learn all about the science. You can go there, see testimonies, everything you need to do. At the very least, watch the first 3 videos. How do you wear the patch, guys? You see I have it in the back of my neck. Further studies, these places were used, but you can put this patch on anywhere. That's one thing you can't do wrong. You can put it on your fat toe, your skinny toe, from head to toes. It works systemically. All of your stem cells are reactivated, right? But if you have a pain in a specific place, put it right over there. For study purposes, in order for consistency, they use it in those consistent places, but you wear them for 12 hours of the day. Put them at 9 a.m., take it off at 9 p.m. Sleep without it. The next day, you start up with a new one. The sleeve, the envelope, comes to 30 patches, enough for one person for 30 days, okay? One thing you want to keep in mind is to drink plenty of water. I've never, look, that's my bottle of water right there. I've never felt the need to drink as much water as we are right now, and it puts your body into a detox mode, so you want to eliminate all that by drinking a lot of water. Now, this for me is the most fascinating parts of every presentation are the testimonies. Again, that doesn't cure, doesn't heal, doesn't whatever. It's simply reactivating your stem cells. And we are now witnessing what people thought was impossible when your stem cells are being reactivated, all of the great benefits that we get. But you can see here before and after pictures. This lady looks like her younger sister 365 days later, right? Look at this before and after hair, whatever. But we have a few people that are going to be sharing tonight. Who do we have? Yeah? Come on, guys. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Patch is Right. and guys, you know what's beautiful? This gentleman who's about to share right now, he's 18 years old. All right? A lot of us think this is just for older folks, whatever. No, this is for anyone who's alive and it's got stem cells. So just get over here so we don't blind you. Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, you can get over here. Thank you. All right, so just your name, where you're from, and how you learn about the patches, what is done.
Okay, I'm Bryson Grant. I ran cross country, state, track. I'm from Onarga, Illinois, and it's kind of a small town. Probably no one on this in this whole place has heard of it, but my testimony. My testimony is like, if any of you have heard of Raynaud's, it's like a blood vessel. The blood vessels shrink, and then less blood flow gets to your hands. So your hands turn kind of white when you get cold in cold water and stuff like that. And my hands were so they were so white that the doctor, I was throwing up because I ran so hard. But the doctor was trying to get blood for a sample, and he couldn't get it. He was trying to like get blood, but my hands were so white. Thank you. Yeah, it's a disease, and also it can be a secondary disease. But I put the patch on for about a month, and I'm starting to see like my hands start to come back really fast after I get out of water. And then I've been taking cold baths recently, and no symptoms. So
How soon did you say?
just like a month. Yeah.
Awesome. Appreciate you. Guys, any age, and this is your mom. All right, so go ahead.
Hi, my name's Karen Grant. So this is my boy who I sponsored after being in the business for like 4 months. And then he quickly sponsored some people. And one of those people, well, I guess I should start with my testimony instead of his dad's.
Yes.
His dad's is really amazing. That's why I was going there. So I had for years, probably over 10 or 12 years, had a condition that was worsening in my hands. I wasn't sure what it was. I have sort of a genetic predisposition to arthritis on both sides, really bad. So I thought it was just arthritis, and I think it is still. But I would go to sleep and I would be woken up with the pain in my hands, and I couldn't sleep. And every morning I would get up just like similar to his, a little bit no blood flow. And so I came down to Florida on a little vacation. I ran into an old friend of mine right here in West Palm Beach. I was living in Murfreesboro, and he's back there in the pink shirt, Mark Dickey. He gave me this little patch, and he was telling me about this thing that reduces pain and inflammation. And so as I headed back to Murfreesboro, where I was living at the time, I just popped it on my neck. I got back to Murfreesboro. I went to sleep. I got up the next morning, and I noticed that I wasn't woken up by the pain in my hands for the first time in a really long time. So I put it on another day, and I woke up the next morning, and my pain was almost, I would say 90% gone. I had no pain left in my hands at all. And it was just like, I thought, am I dreaming this? Is this crazy? It was like 48 hours and my pain was gone. I couldn't even make a fist with my hands prior to putting the patch on. So that was my first testimony. I was a collegiate athlete, so I beat my body up really bad, and I had an ACL reconstruction, severed it really bad. So a lot of joint pain, just from when you have one leg that's shorter than the other from an ACL reconstruction, you tend to favor the other side. So I'm still in the health and wellness field, and I work at Stretch Lab now. And so I'm on my feet all the time. I really work hard. I stretch people all day long. And so I was getting swelling in my knees really bad. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to continue my job. So about 3 months in, the swelling's gone from my knees. My pain's gone. I also have softball shoulder. So I've thrown 1,000 softballs. I played collegiate softball. So that's pretty much gone. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty much gone. But the really cool testimony is after that was just my testimony. But after I sponsored this guy, he sponsored his dad, my ex, and he he has had Coke bottle glasses since he was 10. Literally cannot see. He has to wear glasses. So he's self-employed, and he goes to Chicago, where we live for years and years. And he started noticing that his sight was improving, he thought. So one day he's in downtown Chicago. It's crazy down there. And he decided he was going to just pop his glasses off. And he did, right? And he popped them right here. And he told me this story. He was freaking out. He goes, I couldn't believe it. I could see the signs, the green signs, when you go downtown Chicago. He goes, I could read them for the first time since I was 10 years old. His eyes reversed in aging. And then I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, I have like so many things happening, but my eyes are only the beginning. His hair is coming back in. He's got completely gray hair, and it's coming back in dark. I mean, is there anything else I'm missing about him? He's just one of those that has all of it going on.
He's a baseball 60 years and older league, and he's been recovering really fast.
Yeah, a lot of sports performance. Yeah, because he's an athlete too.
Wow, guys, I'm telling you, have you seen him suck his thumb yet? Have you seen him suck his thumb yet? He's growing his hair, he's like, thank you so much. He's taking his glasses away. Thank you so much. Guys, give it up for these guys. We have one more. Oh, this gentleman right here. I'm sorry, what was your name? Russ. How you doing, Russ? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. Come on.
Russ Jones, West Palm Beach. I don't have any extravagant, tales, but right out of the gate, when I received my patches from Ray, I put it in my pocket, and people say that hey, it's 6 inches. You know what I mean? I'm just here to tell you, it worked right out of the gate. I put it in my pocket. I got back in my truck, and literally, I don't know how to explain this, but something in my chest, I felt different. And I had to call Ray and tell him. And I'm only 4 days using the thing, but eyesight, I wear glasses. I'm hoping, you know what I mean? But I had to tell you guys, that's all I wanted to say.
So from your pocket, you get to see the
From
difference.
within 5 minutes,
Yeah.
5 minutes,
Yeah.
put it in my pocket. Whatever he says about the 6 inches, totally true. I just had to tell you guys.
If it's not true, David Schmidt lied to me.
Well, you know what? I want to recommend this to David Schmidt is if you could put it in a blanket, and then I'll wear it. I'll try it. Trust me.
All you got to do is sleep with it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Guys, he got a testimony this first day within minutes just because he kept it in his pocket. When I'm telling you, I'm just repeating what smart people, the inventor of this, is actually saying, right? So I think that's it if we have a testimonies, right? Okay, so we're going to keep moving right along. So guys, here's the deal that I always say. If this product really is changing lives like this, the business consists of what? Talking, sharing, right? Letting our friends and family members know, guys, we get paid for talking. This is the type of product that you don't need to pay people to talk. You got to pay people to shut up, right? People are going to get up and talk to everyone. And that's why the business is so simple. Remember what I said about network marketing? Nobody wants to do network marketing. I get that. I didn't want to do it, and I had made millions in it. Matt and Kim Curtis didn't want to do it. But guys, who would want to pass on an opportunity like this? I don't care what platform it is. we have a life-changing opportunity, guys. So here's what I know. I've been able to make millions of dollars, guys, and I've been a person who didn't know where my next meal was coming from, picking up garbage to just make ends meet. And I know that money is not the most important thing in life, but it affects life's most important things. That's just a fact, right? And whether it's how much time you spend with your family, how much freedom you really have, security, travel, better health, less debt, all of that is affected by how much money we have. And this opportunity is huge. For you to really grasp the potential of the opportunity, you need to grasp the potential of the stem cell industry, which is huge. As a matter of fact, it's going to go from 200 million a year to 300 billion. And we have, I believe, in my opinion, the best product in the industry. And that opinion comes from talking to people who are in the stem cell industry. And when I learned that the stem cell injections are not cheap, tens of thousands of dollars, right? Versus $100, right? No money back with the injections. 30% of the time they don't work. This money back guarantee, guys, you have nothing to lose other than your aches, your pains, your sleeping issues, whatever other thing it might help you with, and possibly the biggest business opportunity you'll ever see, because other than that, the company says you have 30 days. 80% of the people see some sort of result within the first few days, right? The other 20 can take longer. How much longer? We don't know, but the company says you got 30 days money back guarantee. So guys, you have nothing to lose. Get your product. And when you compare the two, like I said, we have a better product for so many reasons, guys. Money back is cheaper. It helps more than just the injection area, right? And it's just on and on, guys. And we don't have to be doctors. We don't have to own a clinic, and we can participate in the stem cell industry. Guys, this is a no-brainer. How does the business work? Guys, this is as simple as you sharing of this with a couple of friends and family members, right? This is ultimately what you want to do if you're here for the first time. If you're brand new, if you're not at this level yet, this is your goal for the next few weeks, right? We tell people you got 30 days, but really, guys, you can do this in 30 minutes, all right? Sponsoring 2 people left, 2 people right. Friends and family members, you know, from your contact list, I have 2,239 people in my contact list. That's where I've sponsored 87 people so far in 13 months to get to the level that we are. What level? You see that right there? That's the cap. I'm no income claims, right? I'm just telling you where we've been able to achieve. We've surpassed that in 13 months, guys, right? We did it way before 13 months, but all because we shared it with a few people that share with a few, that share with a few. Technically, what's your name? Michelle, and you are? Maggie for the 5th time, right? If I sponsored Michelle and Maggie in this entire room, that's all I do, and they get great results. Do you not agree that might share with somebody? That share with somebody, that shares, and same thing over here. Guys, a room like this will be full just because I shared it with 2 people. And that's how we get thousands and thousands. And now, technically, you can do it with just a few to the left and a few to the right. But what we say, if you want to really elevate your chances of winning, put 20 people to the right and 22 people to the right, to the left. All you need is one good one on each side. We know that 1 out of 20, you're bound to get one good one, right? So that's all it takes, guys. Anybody here hit the level of manager? Let me show you how easy this is. Anybody here manager above, stand up. I'm sorry, just manager. Manager, stand up. Manager, just manager. Congratulations. Congratulations. Guys, that's manager, right? You put 2 people left, 2 people right. What's the next level? The next level is, instead of sponsoring 2 left and 2 right, you add 1 more to each side. A total of 3 people that buy product that the company is guaranteeing their money back if they don't like it, right? So you sponsor 1 more to the left, 1 more to the right, and you help at least 1 to the left and 1 to the right duplicate what you did. They call you a director. The different numbers have different levels of income. Who here is a director? Please stand up. Wow. Congratulations. Guys, are you guys going to stop there? And now what happens if you did stop there, right? You don't want to tell anybody else, but you just happen to tell a guy like me, a couple like Matt and Kim Curtis, and we're down here, and you decide you're going to stop because you're happy where you are. You think we're going to stop? Matt, are you going to stop because your upline stops? We're not going to stop. And guess what we keep doing? We keep telling more people. You know what happens? Your level goes up. You go from that level up to senior director. Who's a senior director? Please stand up. Senior director, you see what I'm saying? It's just starting, guys. And this is West Palm Beach, guys. It is wide open for everybody. The next level is executive. Any executives? Come on down, baby. Here, I want you guys to come up here, share with us. What are you doing other than blessing people with this product? Come on, buddy. I love these guys. So I know you guys have some experience in the industry. Just talk a little bit and give some tips to this group.
I'm Tommy Sonny, English studying. And basically, as he just said, it's about helping people. How many people are you willing to help have more success than you? If you teach somebody how to make more money than you, you'd be surprised what happens to you. And how many people are going to want you to teach them how to teach other people, how to make more money than you? And that's the whole secret. But to know the biggest secret right here, the patch works. It works. And I mean, and people will say, it sounds too good to be true, but I tell them it's real. It's real and it's happening. And that's why we got to this position in a couple of months, because we just helped somebody to help somebody and they helped somebody. We just patched a lady, went to a guy's house, 91-year-old mother, put a patch on her knee. She was getting injections every 90 to 120 days for the pain. The next day, she told her son, you don't have to take me no more because I ain't got no more pain.
Give us a business tip.
This is it. It's just really plugging into the system, keeping it simple. Don't complicate it. You know, we have a system that's in place. Bill 331 is where you need to be. But guys, because it works, we need to share and don't prejudge.
Yeah. I have one. Treat this like your job. Treat your business like your job, and you'll be surprised how much more success you'll have than you had on your job, because you control your destiny.
Yep. Hey, how important is it for them to attend the convention coming up?
Well,
and guys, by the way, how long have you been in the industry?
In the industry?
Yes.
About 30 years.
About 30 years. So you're talking about seasoned networking. These guys were doing network marketing before I even knew what the thing was. All right. Not that you're much older than I am, but my point is, and real quick, because you said something to me that struck me in Orlando. You said with your last company, which you're kind of still involved, I don't know, whatever. You have been with them for how many years? 5 years?
No,
20 years.
We've been with them 22 years.
And so tell me about the income. You said something.
Well, what it took us 5 years to earn with the other company, we earned that in 5 months here. But you know why? I'm going to tell you right now, you see the empty seats in this room? They shouldn't be empty, because if you want success, you have to show up at everything. We don't have to be here today. We could be on the Zoom too at home watching it. But you know what? Why not be here? Because this is where the energy is. This is where the people are. I want to rub shoulders with this guy. Yeah, he's younger than me, but he's making more money than me. So I need to be here to learn from him. So anytime, where were we the other day?
Orlando, Florida.
We live here in Palm Beach, right here in Wellington. We went to Orlando because he was going to be in Orlando. Steve and Gina was going to be in Orlando. That's where we go. We follow the leaders and we do what they do. That's all we do. But don't miss an event. This is an event. The biggest event that's coming up this month, and you need to be there because it's my birthday. So, and this is it. Because this is it. I mean, I don't know about you, but I know what's going to happen in the next 18 months. I told him that we got to a certain income level in 18 years with the other company. We're going to do it in 18 months here.
Woo! Come on, baby. I love it. So next we have this beautiful couple. I love these guys. Also, just the relationships, like Matt and Kim Curtis were saying, this couple is just, guys, people are here to help you. And these people love helping people. And that's why they deserve all of the success that you're having. And this is just the beginning.
Love you, Mike. Thank you. We're Carmen and David Abdo from West Palm Beach, Florida. We're excited to be here. And I want to do a shout out to our Canadian team that has just gone crazy this week. You know, for those of you that don't know, Canada launched, you know, on Monday. And wow, how exciting that they're able to now have what we've had all of these months. So I wanted to share with you that, you know, for us, it's about our team. It's about helping the people. And, you know, a year ago, 13 months ago, when we joined, we had the opportunity to go to our first convention, which was in August for corporate. And while we were there, we met some ladies that had been in the company 10 and 12 years. And I'll never forget it because they pulled us aside and they said, "How long have you been in? Are you in LifeWave?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "We've only been in a month." And they said, "Oh, well, you're in for the ride of your life because you just wait and you're going to see what's going to happen in your business." And I thought, well, that's kind of odd. You know, they didn't know us. And I said, "Well, like what?" And they said, "When you start to get the phone calls and the messages of the people that you share this with, and you start to see the impact of what happens in their lives, you are going to be realized that this is the real company. This is the company that we all wished we had found the first time around." Okay, so I want you guys to understand the opportunity that you have in your hands. You have a gold bar sitting in your hands and you just don't know it. We know it because we've seen what's happened in this year, and you guys are just going to learn about it. So if there's any guests here tonight and you're even thinking about joining us, don't think about it. Just do it, jump in and see what happens to you and what happens to the people that you share this with. Because it's not about you. You think it's about you, but it isn't, because you are just the bridge that's God is using to reach that person that needs this patch. That's what this is about. So thank you.
Should I just drop the mic forward? You know, the relationship that we have with people is so significant because that you feel, okay? Words on a page are hard to feel. And so the things that make you feel good, you're attracted to. I can tell you right now that the energy that's emitted from your leadership, like Matt and Kim, Mike and Sai, Steve and Gina, affects you, gets into you. It's like a fire that starts burning inside you. And when you get to that convention and there's hundreds, thousands of people that are excited, you cannot come home the same. It's impossible. Plus, they've got back to back to back to back instruction, not about how great the company is, about how for you to build this business. And the one thing that you want is to build your business, because that's that many more people that you're helping. That's that much more that you can do with the money that you're making. And the goal is, and there's the personal satisfaction of, hey, I achieved something. My wife and I, we're nowhere near where we dream of being. Yeah, we hit executive. Okay. We're nowhere near where we dream of being. And so we keep pushing because I want to have lots of people making lots of money for me to be a happy man. I need to know that my life was significant enough that I cared enough to share with others. And so I can tell you right now, you don't know us. There are people in this room that do. And there's no reason for me to stand up in front of you and say one thing that's not accurate or true. I get nothing from it. So I'm telling you, if you want to make a huge difference in your life, get to the convention. I don't care if it's the last minute and you don't know how you're going to get there because the benefits that you're going to feel when you get there are lasting and you're changed forever. And you think about what you believe today is why you're where you are today. And when your belief increases, you increase. And so the people that believe bigger than you are accomplishing bigger than you. And you want to be with them. And you want to be around them. And you want to suck the very life that's coming off of them, out of them, so that you can do the same thing. You understand? We have some very close friends in this business that are making a lot more money than us. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't, because I'm going to do it too. And it's just proof that I can. And it's proof that you can. And so my wife hit the nail on the head for us. As a couple, we have something that we want to make sure we do. Build bridges, because I can promise you right now that healing in people's lives is not a negative thing. It's one of the most positive things that you can do. I think it's a godly thing that you can do. And so when you share this and it goes to this person, and that's the one that's been waiting for it, you built bridges to the people that God's trying to help. And that's what we do every day.
Man, come on. Appreciate you. I was going to drop it for him. But guys, thank you so much. So that's executive. After executive, we got presidential, right? I don't think we have any presidentials in the room. I see a doc. Oh, hello. Hello. Come up here, mister. Come on. Mark Dickey. Come on, buddy. My bad. I thought you were senior presidential already. I see you as what you're going.
Double top secret. How's everybody tonight? No, better than that. They always bring me up at the last of the show. Everyone's tired. Let's get out of here. Hurry up. Let's go. How is everybody tonight? Couple quick things, because I do know everybody wants to go and I want to be mindful of time, but I got a couple really important things I want to share with you to think about while you're here tonight. Pardon? My name is, I am Kim Curtis's husband. My name is Mark Dickey. I'm from West Palm Beach. I've lived here most of my life. I am a veteran in this industry, but that doesn't mean anything to anybody that's here because we all use the same system. We have a young man that's in my organization right now. He could go to Daytona and get in a #1 race car that's running around the track and drive the same way that Mike can, I can. Not like Kim, because she will burn the tires out. But we all are getting in the same fast #1 car, and that's what we have here with this business. But I want to tell you a couple pieces that take away. It's the system, and it's about the patch that works that makes this opportunity so special. I was going to go read a couple testimonies that I just got today, but I'm not going to because I want to tell you this. It's a little business strategy that I want you to think about that will help you to understand, like Mike said, of Me Too products in this industry. Everybody raise your hand if somebody in your life has tried to slobber all over you about a great program. Okay, if your hand is not up, no, then you're not a nice person. Nobody likes you, or they don't want you in their business. And by the way, I did have somebody just sign up in Alabama that came from Tampa. She couldn't figure out why her friends in Tampa didn't tell her about it. But I want you to understand this. This is a business tip and strategy to understand, to help you realize you're in the right place. Gerber Foods, Gerber Baby Foods, right? You all heard of it. It was a no-name company. Nobody had heard of Gerber. Mattel Toys, nobody heard of Mattel. Pampers, nobody heard of Pampers. Stride Right Shoes, nobody heard of Stride. They were no-name startup little basic companies. They all exploded, and we all know about them today. You know why? One thing that happened in the world is called baby boomers. Okay? It's baby boomers that exploded the need for those things. If you follow history, and I'm not going to go through it just because of time, I'll be glad to talk to anybody about this later. If you follow business and history, no-name companies came along because all they had to do is figure out where the baby boomers were headed. What do the baby boomers want today more than anything? Health, longevity, fun, good times, all of this. Look, there's a lot of beautiful people, 30 years old, fitness, weight loss, fat burners, all those different types of things come and go. I won a contest. I lost 70 pounds in 90 days. Look at me now. But I make sure my patch is on. My patch is going to go on. So the point is, we're not a golf ball going through a garden hose. We're a basketball going through a garden hose with baby boomers that are all going to this place where they want longevity and health and no pain, and we have the solution. So if you just stopped right there, just business 101, no network marketing, no nothing, and we just sold franchises for $250,000 or $500,000, we could sign up across the hall. Or you could get started tonight. The worst damage you could do is $1,600, and you've got a franchise business to go make millions. Guys, that's where we're at. So if you're here looking at it, and the last thing I want to leave you with is I talked to a dear friend of mine today that's been in a couple other businesses with me over 23 years, and the comment goes, It's the same type of results. I'm like, are you doing the same thing? Follow the system. Every one of the leaders in the room are more than happy. You watch them. You see them talking to everybody. They don't stay away from anybody. They want to share. They want to help. They want to see you succeed. It's not about them. It's about helping other people. And so when I'm out talking to people, I'm looking for my next success story. And I'm encouraging you to, if you're here tonight, you go find your next success story. And if you go out and looking for the people that you can help, my newest line that I close people with is this. Look, you tell me what you want this company and this opportunity to do for you and your family. And I'll tell you whether we can deliver. And guess what? If they bring the effort and they follow the system, I guarantee them we'll deliver. Simple as that.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You got to be here. You have to be here. This is the best investment in your business. If you want a real business next year that you can actually write stuff off because there's profits, you'll be here.
Yeah, absolutely. So guys, look, that's it. We're going to wrap it up. I appreciate you. So like I said, guys, that's all we do to get all the way up to $25,000 per week. And I know that kind of money, guys. Truth is, most people aren't going to get there because most people aren't going to put that kind of effort. Like, we're the kind of people that we just go mad. Like, this is the first thing we think about, the last thing we think about, and everything in between, right? This just where some obsessed kind of people to get to the, no, but anybody can do it, right? You just got to get obsessed with us, lock arms, whatever. But even if it's an extra $250 per week, I'm telling you right now, that will change the lives of most people out there, because it's an extra $12,000 per year. Doesn't sound like a lot of money. Go tell your boss tomorrow, hey, I want a $12,000 a year raise, right? Exactly, all right? So let's get you there, because once you get there, you know you can double that. Then you know you can double that. You know how it doubles? Everyone in your organization telling one more person. Tomorrow, my business can double if everybody tomorrow tells one more person, all right? So that's how simple it is, guys. This part of the comp plan just means more money. This part only pays up to $25,000 per week. I'm sorry, all right? It's over $1 million. I'm sorry. Right? But here, no limit. You can make $25,000 per day, even a lot more than that, right? But guys, all we're doing is going around, right? Patching people, putting, like Matt just did it right before we all got started. The cop that I talked about walked in here. He sent them out the door with one of these little envelopes with the card and 3 patches inside. Took his information. The cop left all excited, right? And he texted him the video, start X39.com right away. That's all we do, guys. You're thinking about it too much. It's interesting how the people who are making the most money have the least education. Think about that. High school dropout. Steve Merritt told the teacher, if you don't pass me, I'm coming back. They passed him. It worked. Matt, Curtis, right? Same thing, right? And we're the least educated, and we're making the most money. If you're graduated, you got a degree, you can do it too. Don't feel bad, all right? It's just going to take you a little bit longer because you're so smart. You're going to complicate it and make it a lot more difficult, but you can do it through, right? We're rooting for you. But build331.com is where you learn everything about the business, and this is where you buy these cool little envelopes, right? But we have them here for you tonight, guys. Just duplicate the system like Mark Dickey said, duplicate what we're doing, guys. I didn't invent this. I just saw what the person who was making the most money, our upline, Onyx Cole, what she had been doing for a couple of years, and I duplicated it a lot more aggressively. She said 331. I'm like, no, 33,100. Like, I just went bananas because I'm kind of obsessed like that, but that's why we got the kind of results. You don't need to be obsessed, right? You don't need the kind of money that we're making. You might want it. So you just said nobody needs the kind of money we're making. I don't even need that kind of money. My wife is looking at me like, shut up. Like, she needs to go to Chanel, right? So guys, here's the deal, guys. We're going to wrap it up right here. And this is what I'm going to tell you. I don't know what it is that you want out of life that you can't get doing what you're doing. I tell people, look, I know what it's like to have no money. And the only thing worse than having no money, because I've been there a lot, the only thing worse than having no money is having no hope. No hope comes from having no opportunity. When you see an opportunity like this, guys, I don't know about you, but I feel like I won the lottery because now it's just up to me to go out there and do the work, which is what? Patch people like I'm a 5-year-old running around with stickers. I'm going to patch someone who's going to get the kind of result you got, who got back to Mark Dickey, and all of a sudden, boom, that's how this, guys, all we're doing, we're walking around with a lighter and starting a little fire right here and a little one right here. And some flames might go out, right? But guys, you slide up enough flames, you're going to have an inferno. All right. That's how simple this works. Now, that being said, guys, that's the application that you're going to fill out. I got it right here. If you're going to do the business, you got to come in at gold or above. Why? Because any bundle smaller than gold does not allow you to make over $100 per week. I don't want you to just make $100 per week. If you're fine with that, bronze and silver, no problem. Why? The company looks at you more like a consumer, a user of the product. And it's cool that a user can get enough money to get his product for free. Great. Now, you want to do business? $500 and above, like Mark Dickey said, the biggest damage is $1,600. It gives you $300 worth of patches for free in that bundle. And you're really geared up to go out there and get people in, because it's not about how many people you talk to, it's how many people you patch. That's the difference, right? So sign up, guys. Money back guarantee, like I said. Now, this week, oh my goodness. Oh my God. So this week, guys, starting on Monday, they are giving you more money in your pocket. So you don't have an excuse, Zoom, to get yourselves to convention, right? So basically, what am I saying? For every person, when you sign someone up as a gold, you get usually a $100 bonus. That's just one of the 4 bonuses, right? Because you get volume and a bunch of other stuff. So $100. This week, they double that. They give you $200. So for every gold you sign up, you get $200. Get your people to upgrade to gold, you get the more money, right? For every diamond, you get an additional $300 this week, guys. So that means if you are senior presidential, or I'm sorry, senior director, or you have come into the business as a diamond in the last, 14 weeks or whatever, you're going to make $800 every time you sponsor a diamond this week. You come in as a diamond today, you sponsor 2 diamonds by the end of the week, you made your money back. Guys, I don't know. Again, that would be me right now, sitting in the chair, like, let me out of here. I'm out. I got to go sign up somebody. But that's, again, not everybody hits it with the same ambition, but, So the last thing is this, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, and I don't want to sound rude or anything, but guys, if you're serious about this business and you're not signed up to this and you're not planning to coming, I'm telling you right now, don't set your expectation right. That's the nicest way I should put it, right? Set your expectations correctly. If you don't come here, guys, and you don't bring your team, you are not part of the clique. You don't really know what's going on. You're sort of in the team, but you're sort of on the bench. If you know what I mean, you're not really playing the game, guys. And we don't earn anything from you going here. Even everyone going and filling up that stadium, Steve and Gino is probably still going to take a hit because they're not looking to make money from this event. It's about gearing you up with everything you need so you can be here encouraging people like we are right now about what you did to get to where you are. That's what I've learned from Matt and Kim Curtis, from watching you, following them for years and taking this part serious. And it took me a while, guys. It took me at least 2 years of me coming here to these local events and listening to everybody and getting my people to the local events. But when it came to getting them on a plane in Florida, you have no excuse, all right? When it came to getting people to an event, getting them on a plane and getting to invest in themselves in a hotel and fly, guys, I was so weak at that. And my business at the time, I thought this was back in 2007, 8. I thought I was cranking it. I was making like $3,000, $3,500 a week. I never made that kind of money. Network marketing, I had made it. I was a blue diamond, right? Until I got this part right. And I really understood it. And I built a huge team to come with us to the convention. I went from making that to over 15 and 20,000 per week in my first company. All right. So guys, this is the first convention that this is it. This is the first convention. And I'm telling you right now, an opportunity like this, guys, I don't know how often you're going to see it. I think I'll never see an opportunity like this in my lifetime. And I've seen some pretty good ones and took advantage of a couple of great ones, right? But guys, something like this, I don't know. So it's $150. For those of you who have already signed up, you're going to get an email check for your email. You're going to have a QR code you're going to need to have access to the place. So look at your email tonight. If you've already signed up, for those of you who are going to sign up tonight and possibly win a free sleeve of X39, right now we're going to raffle this group right here. We're going to give you an opportunity to sign up tonight. And we're going to give 3 people who sign up, we're going to draw an application and give each one of those 3 people $100 worth of product for free. Again, they're not making money. They're losing money to help you get there, to help you win, guys. That's how these people work. All right. So this is a convention, guys. Be there or be square. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay.
Last night, I waited till 9:30 p.m. to sign up. Last night, I waited till 9:30 p.m. to sign up for the hotel. It was sold out. And so I'm a mile down the road now at one that is much more expensive. So I'm telling you, don't waste another minute, because I'm going to be there and I'm going to get a trolley or a cab or whatever to get to the right place. So please don't waste time. We all need to be there, because this is for the people that want to climb the ladder. And I want to climb the ladder. And I'm sure you do too.
I love her. Guys, give it up. Listen, again, she benefits nothing. By the way, she's a doctor. All right. And she's going to be there. All right. Do you guys want, I'm sure as a doctor, you've done pretty well. Guys, this is big. This is big, guys. We've never had so many doctors. I have a team. We have a doctors panel who will be there. We have David Schmidt, the owner, the inventor, who will be there. We have people from corporate that will be there. We have everyone who succeeds. Guys, you're going to get more than you bargained for. It includes a lunch and a dinner for Saturday, and it's only from 6 o'clock on a Friday. Guys, you're worth it. This is your opportunity. I believe that if you've been praying for something, if you've been looking for something, God has sent it to you. Now it's up to you to do your part. All right. So this is a convention, and we go where? Thisisitconvention.com. You said it, guys. And you know what? In life, you're gonna make excuses. You're gonna make money, and you're gonna have a good excuse soon, because, like you said, everything's gonna be sold out, and you're gonna be left out because you waited, you hesitated, and one day we're gonna meet our creator, and he's gonna say, "Hey, you gave you the opportunity. This is it. This was it, right?" So Tampa, Florida, 18th and 19th. Thisisitconvention.com. Sign up today. Don't hesitate. So Spanish opportunity tomorrow. Hablo español, mucho dinero. All right. So every Thursday we do these conventions, and every Friday at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. This Friday will be my buddies, Devin and Sarah Robinson. Don't miss that. And then on Saturday we're doing a training. All right. My wife and I are going to be doing it at 1 p.m. But guys, that's just a glimpse of what you're going to get from This Is It Convention. So help me bring back to the stage Matt and Kim Curtis, who will help me wrap this up. And guys, again, look for your email. And for those of you who have an application, I'm going to walk around and pick it up. Thank you very much. Love you guys.
All right. Great job, Mike. Give Mike and Sai a hand, and all the people that hit the ranks. That's exciting. We definitely, I see Mike's got does anybody not get an application that needs one? Because what we're going to do is we're going to have a drawing. We're going to turn the Zoom off and respect those guys' times. Hey, you Zoomers, get registered. I'm telling you from Kim and I, from years of experience, I'll tell you, when you come back from that convention, you are so high. No, not that kind of convention. You are so excited to go out and share this product. It's absolutely unbelievable.
It's be there, be square.
Be there, be square. So I know we got a bunch of applications. Meet Kim in the back. We're going to have the drawing right after this. But so if anybody needs an app, or if you sit in your chair and you say, you know what, I want to get in now, don't miss the drawing.